So Mahomes, he tweaked that ankle last Sunday in that loss to the Colts. What's the latest with this injury?
Well, Kevin, here's what I'm hearing. The Chiefs do not consider this a major injury at all. They believe that this is something that they can work throughout the week, but it's going to be a pain tolerance thing. Mahomes certainly felt when that 300-pounder stepped on that already injured ankle, but really it's just an ankle tweak, and so they're going to have to manage him. They practice later today. Here's the thing, though, Kevin. I'm told from a source close to Mahomes absolutely hates to miss a single snap of practice. He's known for it, and so he very well could be on the field later today when he could get a rest day because of the ankle.
All right, now Mahomes will face Deshaun Watson this weekend. They were drafted 2 picks apart. Mahomes went first, then you saw what happened afterwards with Watson. What's the Chiefs' perspective on their decision?
Patrick Mahomes, no matter what. It's like that movie Draft Day with Vontae Mack, because they went into that process locked in on Mahomes. I spoke to a source that said as early as January of that draft year, they knew Mahomes was their top quarterback. Now, they did their recon work on everybody. They loved Deshaun Watson, believed that he had a chance to be a superstar. They just like Mahomes better. So if it came down to a pick between the two, they were always going to go with the guy they have now.
Jeremy Fowler reporting from the Chiefs as we get set for maybe the marquee matchup of the weekend and you could say of the future. Let's bring back the guys here and we talk about this because, again, there was a rich time here where it was always every year Brady versus Manning, right? Do you feel that this is going to be the next Brady versus Manning matchup?
To me, it is. And it looks different, right? It's a little more exciting. It's moved into the new age. It's moved into quarterbacks that can move around and create plays for themselves. And we're looking at 2 dudes who are showing they don't necessarily need a lot of things around them to be efficient at this position and to be dynamic because they just are. When you look at what these 2 players have brought to the NFL and the time that the game is changing, they are the leaders of that new school, the leaders of that new movement. And I'm excited to see this game. You have Patrick Mahomes coming off of an injury. Now we get to see him deal with adversity against Deshaun Watson, who's coming off a perfect passer rating after being down a week. This is the type of game you need to see if you want to watch these young players go at it.
I can't wait for this game, and I just feel fortunate that NFL offensive minds have finally caught up to the ability of these athletes. Maybe there's nobody like Mahomes or Watson in the past, but there's a real chance that we've missed out on a lot of athletes because of the rigid thinking of NFL coaches. They finally caught up. That's why Bill O'Brien still has a job. Yep. Deshaun Watson saved that man's job because he is that good.
No, Ryan Pace did.
Ryan Pace.
Right, because he took the other guy.
He took the other guy.
That's fair.
What happened was Bill O'Brien would have got Trubisky.
That's why Bears fans, I said, we're sorry to look away here. What's the status here of Tyreek Hill coming into a game like that?
They're hoping he can practice a little bit more this week, and if he does, then that moves him closer to being on the field. They're being careful with him, obviously. They're winning games without him, not last week notwithstanding. But, yeah, they're hoping that they see something in practice this week that at least lets them establish a timetable for when they'll have him back. I think it's far-fetched to think he plays this week.
Well, it would be a huge addition, right?
Tyreek Hill is so fast and so dangerous that you can't man-cover him, and that changes this team. They're a great offense without him, but you add him in there, they're terrifying.
He needs help, though, Mahomes. When you lose Hill, you lose Watkins, you don't have a backfield that's steady, right?
Well, Patrick Mahomes don't need nothing but a damn football. That's all he needs.
He watched Sunday night. He don't need those.
He doesn't need 2 good ankles.
One
good ankle.
Football.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.